right, so we are here with Kierstin today, and we are going to talk more about the Institute of Pediatric Sleep and Parenting Sleep Consultant Certification Program. Kierstin, if you want to tell us a little bit about yourself before you took the course, like what was life like before?
So I was a mom to a grade threer. I live in Canada in British Columbia, and I took the course in 2020. Before that, I had been doing childcare for 12 years before that, but it was really tricky just because in British Columbia, where I am, there is a lack of spaces in childcare, and childcare is super busy. So you're kind of there all day, every day. Every day is busy, every day is crazy. In 2020, when everything started shutting down and my son was out of school, I really was trying to figure out, how can I pivot? I can't be at my job place and be looking after him and doing homeschooling and all of that. And that's when I got on Google and was trying to find like ways I can use my childcare background into finding a way to make money from home. And I fell upon the Institute of Pediatric Sleep and Parenting and found Violet.
It's so interesting to hear different people, like where they came from and like what kind of career they had first. And like your story sounds a lot like mine. I was a preschool teacher and I was teaching up until the day I had my first kid. And like after I had him, I was like, I can't go back to this. I just remember talking to one of my friends and being like, I still just want to help families. So I took the course in 2017.
Nice.
And back then, like sleep consulting wasn't really a thing. And like the only way to make money from home was like an MLM. And I'm like, none of those are like anything that I'm interested in or passionate about. So then I found this course and it was like a no-brainer for me. Inquiring minds want to know, like, what was your ultimate deciding factor to enroll in this course?
I found IPSP one of the first Google searches, and then I kind of stalked the page for a couple of months, being like, do I do it? Or I shouldn't say months, weeks. Should I do it? Should I not? And then just the more I kind of followed Violet on social media, I just loved her vibe. And I loved that she was a nurse. And like, I don't want to be giving. There's so many, that's the hard thing about sleep consultants is there is so many people from different backgrounds and so many people teaching from so many different backgrounds. And I really wanted to make sure that it was backed in science and that I was telling parents truthful, evidence-based stuff that I knew was going to help them.
A lot of consultants will say like that's what like Violet sold them and just like
Yeah.
all the things that she's kind of putting out there and teaching and just kind of educating all of us on. And it's like, that it's research based, science backed, and
Yeah.
effective as well. So how would you say the course has changed your life?
All the courses changed my life by giving me just so much freedom. Like I kind of was at a salary cap in my past job, and now it's kind of like, how much do I want to work this month, or do I not want to work this month? Like, oh, I can go to my son's track meet, I can go to a swimming lessons, I can take the afternoon off to hang out with my husband. Like that side of things, giving me the freedom to pick my schedule, and my income level has been life changing.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And that work-life balance when you still have young kids and you want to be there for all the things, it's like sold.
Yeah, totally. I should also add, just seeing like the progress people make, like that's such a bucket filler. Like I love getting to work one-to-one on with families. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
huge. And I've had some customers now that have been with me like since the start, and they still text, they still email, they still give me like life updates. So that's been so nice too from my clients.
Aw, I know. I love like when you work with a family and then like 6 months later, they'll send you a message and be like, we're pregnant.
Totally.
That gets really exciting. And then like they just become part of your life.
Yeah.
Um, so what would you tell someone who's considering taking the course, but they're kind of on the fence? They're not sure if this is for them.
Do it. I'm like the fact even that Violet's just there to answer questions and emails in the private Facebook group. Like it has just been so nice. And it's just like it's kind of felt like a little nest. Like I haven't, that was also a thing that sold me, is just like, okay, clearly she knows and believes what she is teaching because she's there the whole way. She's always there to answer questions. Like some places are kind of like, take take the test and then you're done, never to talk to them again. Where I feel like Violet wholeheartedly believes in this course. You can see that because she's still there helping you build your business.
Like even just like through the years and seeing how much stuff she puts out there and how much support there is. And like if I ever have a question, I'll just ask her and like get a response so quickly and
I
easily.
know.
And like
And
you
all
can
the
tell like
course updates too, and yeah,
yeah,
like, I just feel very supportive. I have never once thought like, "Oh, I shouldn't have taken that." Like, it has been like I'm so glad I picked that.
good. Yeah, that's awesome. Is there anything else that you would want to add for anyone who's considering?
I'm like, "Just do it." If
Yeah,
you have an inclination, just do it. I was even just the knowledge in it, like, it's never if you have kids, there's so much information that you're gonna learn. If you're in childcare or in some sort of business with kids, there's so much knowledge you're gonna learn, like, whether you use this to build a business or just to use it to have in your back pocket, they're both gonna benefit you.
yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I think that's all that we really have. If anybody has any questions, you can always find us on social or on the website, shoot us questions. And obviously, Violet is very responsive. So any questions that anybody has, just feel free to reach out. And thank you for doing this interview.
Yeah, thanks.